Welcome back to Cthulhu, Death May Die. I've got a correction, which is actually good for our characters. It has to do with attacking the star spawn. I misread this a little bit because it says when attacking or being attacked while in a relay space, add 2 insanity to the roll. Well, as we recall, Ariel was here. She is not in a relay space while she attacked the star spawn. The star spawn was in a relay space, but she was not. And if you read it, when attacking while in a relay space, add 2. She wasn't. So we're going to take those 2 sanity off of her for sure and bring her back to the threshold that she had hit before she did that attack. All right, that corrects that. Let's get into our turn. Up first will then be Ariel. And she's got 3 actions, so let's figure out what she's going to do. She's currently carrying 1 artifact. The artifact she's carrying gives her a heal, 1 wound at the end of your turn. She currently has no wounds, but she has 2 stress. All right, let's zoom down and figure out what she's going to do. Well, her 3 actions are going to be really simple. Now, there's no doorway through here with the blue gate, so she has to go 1, 2, 3 to get in the area with that artifact. For her second action, yeah, she'll pick that artifact up. Let's see what it is. This one is you have, 1 free reroll per turn. Ooh, okay. She has a free reroll and heals a wound at the end of her turn. And now we have no symbols yet on the board, so Cthulhu is not going to advance, because how we disrupt the ritual is we have 2 artifacts and we sit on different gates between our 2 characters. So I don't know what I want to do with her right now. I might just have her go ahead and do a rest action. Reason being, I don't really want her sitting on the blue gate because something might just spawn onto the blue gate. And if that's the case, then she's going to get attacked, whereas she'll be able to investigate there. So we're going to do a rest action for her final action. Alright, so she's going to do a rest action, and she'll just rest up and heal all of her stress. She would heal a wound at the end of her turn, but she doesn't have any, so we won't worry about that. And yes, I moved this back as this was here when she took the 2 for the star spawn, but she didn't. So she's back there, giving her a little bit more sanity to last. Oh yeah. Alright, so now it's time to draw a Mythos card. And it's Mythos card time. And what do we have? Relay Unleashed. Alright, oh man. Each investigator in a relay space loses 1 sanity. Fatima is in a relay space. But that's it. This is our first symbol. Okay, well, okay. That's not bad, actually. Because it just means Fatima is going to get 1 sanity hit, and that's it. Alright, we can live with that. She gets 1 sanity hit. She's still a long ways to go in the sanity department. And so that was drawing the Mythos card. Now it's the investigator fight. So Ariel gets to investigate. Alright, Ariel's up here in a safe space. She gets to investigate, which means, yep, we draw a card. Scrap of paper. A spell that can temporarily disrupt the cultist spells. You may take 2 stress to claim the counter spell, or if you do not claim the cursed condition. Well, we don't want a cursed condition. At the end of your turn, lose sanity for each artifact. Ooh, and a stress. Oh my god! If you rest in a space with sarcophagus. Now, what is the counter spell? If you would be arrested, you may discard this card. If you do, place all guards from your space in the cell. Wow, we can dump them way off to the cell. Ooh, we're taking the counterspell for sure. So 2 stress to claim the counterspell. We're absolutely going to take a couple of stress to claim the counterspell, which is going to slide under here. I'm starting to run enough. So we get the lasso. When you attack a monster or cultist, if you deal any wounds, that enemy doesn't attack this turn, and the human model, if you get arrested, you don't have to drop your artifacts. Alright, that's it. So end of turn effects. Well, we would heal 1 wound, but she doesn't have any, so we don't have to worry about that. And over we go now to Fatima. Alright, so Fatima is going to do something pretty easy. She's going to go 1, 2. Her first action, move. Her second action, she's going to pick up the 2 artifacts that she dropped, because for an action you can pick up anything. Heal 2, stress the end of turn, move 1, extra action while you're moving. So now she has 2 artifacts, and I got to think about what I want to do for her final action. Does she want to go to the gate or not? Alright, I think for her final action, she will just do a move action into the space with the yellow gate. And that's going to be her third and final action. Alright, up next is the Mythos card. Now remember, she has Read the Omens. She gets to draw 2 Mythos cards and choose the one to play. Put the other one on the bottom. And she gets to heal 2 stress. And she's currently at 3 stress. So this is good. Let's see what she wants to do with the Mythos cards. Mythos cards time. She gets 2 of them. And she gets to choose the one to play. And, oh, they're both, oh wow. The Summoning. All Bayaki and Shoggoth move 1 space towards you. Summon a Bayaki, summon a Shoggoth. That sounds really bad. I think we are not going to do that one. Relay Awakens. Each cultist currently on a relay space moves 2 towards you. We have no cultists on the board. And then we summon cultists at a yellow and a blue. You know what? We're going with this one. Sorry, Shoggoth, we're just not having you come out because you're just too nasty. So we're doing this one. There's no cultists on the board, so they won't be moving. But we're going to get a cultist at the yellow gate and 1 at the blue gate. So let's get a couple cultists out. Can we see? Yeah, so 1 at the yellow gate, right, with Fatima, and 1 up here at the blue gate. They both have a level of stealth, so they can sneak them, so that's pretty cool. That was the Mythos card. And now it is time to investigate or fight. Unfortunately, a cultist has showed up right here, so Fatima will need to fight. And does she want to... I don't think she wants to use the shotgun. Well, that's for her own attacks next time. So anyway, let's have the cultist 2 green dice attacking her. Oh, and she also, does she not get to heal 2 stress? Yes, because she did Read the Omens. She heals 2 stress, so she goes from 3 stress down to just 1 stress. So I kind of did that offline there. And now she gets attacked by the cultist. Yeah, the cultist does her 1 wound, or she could re-roll that. You know what? She'll re-roll the 1 because that puts her to a total of like 2. She has 2 more stress to do after this one. Whoa! And she still takes a wound anyway. Alright, she's going to take a wound. Alright, well, she took the stress, and now she's going to take 1 wound. Alright, and that is Investigator Fight. Now, Resolve. End of turn effects. Heal 2 stress at the end of your turn. Cool, so she got to heal 2 stress for the Read the Omens, and now she gets to heal 2 stress at the end of her turn. It's the end of her turn, so boom, she's back to no stress. And that's, I believe, it. So very quickly then, we have 2 symbols now. We have 2 symbols. We could, maybe next episode we can bring out Cthulhu. Alright, let's zoom out and wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well, it was a relatively quick episode, but we're just trying to jockey ourselves into position to go ahead and disrupt the ritual. We've got 2 symbols now out on the board, so if the next card in the Mythos deck is the symbol, this one here, then Cthulhu will advance, and we want to make sure we have both of our characters on gates with 2 artifacts each, which they have. Fatima's got 2 artifacts. She's at the yellow gate. Ariel's got 2 artifacts now, and she can easily get to the blue gate because she can just shoot this guy. She can shoot 2 away, so I don't know how she does that. I guess he's here, and she's kind of kitty-cornered through the... It doesn't say anything about line of sight in this game, which is great. So just 2 spaces away because she's leveled up her her thing quite a bit. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So I think, wow, maybe next episode we will have Cthulhu coming out on the board and laying a hurt on us, more than likely. So we'll see how that happens. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Cthulhu Death May Die. We're doing Eldritch Idols, which is the Season 1, Episode 4. I know everything just dropped recently for Season 3 and 4, which I actually have. So I'm kind of excited to get this to the board. Plus, this was also voted on in our community tab to play for October. And of course, yeah, well, October's kind of over now, but we're still going on with this. And then I have a good idea what I'm going to do next, but I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for the continuation. Cthulhu Death May Die. I'm pretty sure we're going to be disrupting the ritual tomorrow, because even if it's not a symbol card for Ariel then Fatima gets to draw 2, and I'm sure one of those 2 will have the symbol, and we'll see what happens. So thanks so much, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Continuation, Cthulhu, Death May Die.